Good afternoon, everyone. It's Lori here from Lori Hooks. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, then welcome back. I'm happy to have you again. So I'm not going to talk about my makes this week because there isn't very many. I had a lot of work to do last weekend, so I did not get much crochet done because I was doing too much work-wise, and then work-wise meant I spent too much time on my notebook sitting in my living room using it in a way that I shouldn't have been. And when I woke up on Sunday, my shoulder and my arm was hurting, and I decided to kind of rest it and to rest it Monday as well. So I don't know if I had caused it by crocheting or if it was from sitting in the living room with my computer on my lap. I'm not really sure, but I decided to take it easy for a few days and just to crochet a little bit to rest my shoulder and my arm and get things back to where they're supposed to be. So it's much better now. So the one thing I did finish this week was my Tunisian square from the Jada and Stitches 2022 calendar. So I finished the Jada square, the January square, but I did not block it yet, and I do not have it down here to show you. It's upstairs in the living room. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you about was last weekend late last week I placed an order online with a local yarn store, and I wanted to talk about that. So I placed my order sometime Thursday night or Friday morning at a company called Artisanthropy, I think that's how you pronounce it, Fiber Arts. I'm going to link their website in the description box below. So this store is fairly local to me. They're in Whitby, Ontario, which is about an hour from where I live. The way that I found them was I was looking for Sheepy's Katona yarn, I just went online and was looking for the cheapest place that I could buy it from. I wasn't really looking local. Like, I didn't really expect to find anything local. I expected that I was going to have to order from Wool Warehouse or what's it called? Lovecrafts, I think, has Sheepies. I expected to not be able to order it. Like, I expected to be ordering it from somewhere from a distance and paying shipping. Because I'm in Canada, shipping costs from the US is usually pretty high. Even with some of these other companies that actually pretend that they're in Canada, but they're not. They're actually shipping out from the States. So you still pay the high cost of shipping, but at least then you don't get nailed with brokerage fees. But anyway, so searching online, looking for the Sheepy's Katona. Most places were $1.99 for the 25 gram balls and $3.99 for the 50 gram balls. And these are Canadian prices. So then I, just shopping around, I found this place in Whitby, the Artisanthropy Fiber Arts, and there were $3.65 for a 50 gram ball and $1.99 for the 25s. So considering they were $3.65, their price looked really good. So I got on their website and started looking around, put my order into my cart, and was looking at the shipping costs, and the shipping cost is going to be about $11 or $12, which is really good here for shipping to get to me. And then after thinking about it, I decided to check the weather, and it looked like we were going to have some clear skies and some bright sun. So I decided instead that I would put my order in online and go and pick it up. Since I really had nothing else to do on Saturday, and to be honest, I wanted to get out of the house for a while. It was going to be really cold, but with the sun out, at least it would be a nice day to take a drive. And so that was what I decided to do. So as a comment, one of the colors that I picked was not in stock, and she called me within an hour or two of the store opening on Friday and let me know the color was not in stock. She left me a message. Actually, I didn't answer, and she was willing to suggest other colors on the phone that I might like. Instead, I decided, since I was going to go and pick up the order, I decided to look at what they had while I was there instead. So that was the route that I decided to go. So I'm going to show you what I purchased. So she had my order all sitting on the counter ready to go in this nice paper bag. And I will show you the yarn that I purchased. So this is Sheepy's Katona. And this particular ball is white. So these are 50 grams, 125 meters. Recommended crochet hook or knitting needle is 2.5 to 3.5 millimeters. And it is 100% mercerized cotton, so it's wash and lay flat to dry. And in these, they use it's the color numbers that are on the balls, but on my packing slip, she has the colors. So this one is color number 106. Which is white. I also got this green emerald, color number 515. This is color number 503, and it is hazelnut. Color number 110, and this is black. Color number 162. I believe this one's chocolate. No. It is black coffee. And the white, I should have mentioned, is Snow White. This one is color number 255, Shell. And the one she didn't have stock of was the orange that I wanted. I wanted royal orange, which is a little bit darker than this one. I ended up getting tangerine, and she only had that in the 25 gram balls. So I don't know if I have enough orange. We will see when I go to make my project. So I got a couple others that I got two of, but I just didn't show them to you. So as I said, the 50 gram balls were $3.65 a ball, I believe, and the 25s were $1.99. So the other thing that I got was these, calls them ID tags, and they're from Knit Picks. And what these are they are little tags, and they have sizes on them. And I was thinking about buying some stitch markers with sizes on them. I might still do that. I do prefer to refer to the sizes in millimeters rather than by letters. It's just the way that my brain works. So these tags were good for me. If I was to buy some nice stitch markers, I would have to buy them ones with numerical sizes on them, because that's my preference and that's just the way that my mind works. So I did get 2 packages of these so that I would have multiples, because I don't leave my hooks with my projects. I really like my clovers, so I tend to, you know, like right now I have at least 2 things that I'm using my 6mm hook for. So I don't leave my hook with my project to put it away with my other hooks when I'm done working on it each time. So that way I'm not searching down my hook. So the other thing that I got was this measuring card. And it's a cute card. It's wooden, which I should have realized because I paid $2.95 for it. When I purchased it online, I did not read the description. I thought that it was metal just by the way that the picture looked. But in fact, it is wood, which is fine. And I should have realized for the price of $2.95 that it was. And these little IT tags were $4.99. So when I went, I did not take a video in the store. At the time when I went on Saturday last weekend, store capacities here were allowed at 50%, and it's a very small store in what I would think would be called historic downtown Whitby. So they were only allowed to have 4 customers in there at a time, and she was already over count when I arrived, and I have my daughter with me, so I think with the 2 of us she was up to 6 or 7 people in the store. So I did walk around a bit, take a look at what was there, picked out the colors that I wanted for my yarns, and then I paid the difference. We looked after that, and then I left. But she was very, very helpful. I heard her talking to some of the other people in the stores, and she was explaining fiber content and weights and all that kind of stuff. She's very, very informative, and their prices looked really, really good. I believe that if you place an online order over $85, that is free shipping, and I'm not sure if that's just within Canada or if it's within the US as well, but it'd be worthwhile checking them out. And I thought that it was a good place to shop. She's got a variety of higher quality brands. There's some Noro, the Sheepies, different products in the Sheepies, not just Katona. There was the Whirls. I've forgotten what the other names are. She also had, there's a fair bit of wool content in the store. And lots of little knickknacks and things like that you might want to add on to. And that was my order from there. And I thought the customer service was really good. I think I mentioned that, but I want to point out that because customer service to me is very, very important. That's probably one of my top things when it comes to purchasing yarn and, you know, placing an order online or in person. Is just, if you're going to buy from somewhere, then the customer service to me matters more than the price. I will choose to go different places if their customer service isn't good, or if, you know, your order's not what you expect, or those kind of things happen. So the other thing that I placed an order from last week was from Hirschner's. And I'm not going to go through my whole order here. I just want to kind of get people's opinion on something. So one of the things that I ordered from Hirschner's was a Lion brand Santa sack. So it came with the red Santa sack that I'm sure that you're all familiar with. And I thought that it was going to come with normal skeins of yarn. On Hirschner's, they also had an option to purchase mill ends. I don't believe that I chose the mill ends option. My invoice does not say that it was mill ends, but it's not available online anymore, so I can't look at it online anymore. So I was a little surprised when this is what I got. So these are Lion brand mill ends, and it says 100% cotton on this package, and that there is 16 ounces, so that would be 2 pounds. And so I got these 2 ivory or off-white balls, and to me it doesn't feel like cotton. To me it feels like acrylic, and it looks like homespun. So I was wondering if anybody else has purchased Lion brand yarn that is cotton that has this homespun type look to it. And that was kind of my question, if anybody else experienced this and has it actually been cotton, because I don't think this is cotton. So what I would use it for might depending on what it's made out of. So it was a $15 Santa sack, and I got this one in off-white, and I got this package also in this light brown color. So the other things that I purchased were some cakes. I'm not going to show those today. I have them put away already, but I wanted to ask about these Lion brand mill ends and whether or not anybody's ever used them or know what this yarn is. Anyways, I think that is it for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming by. And I hope that everyone has had a good week and has a great weekend, and I will see you on my next video. Take care.